The crunch is a classic core exercise. It specifically trains your abdominal muscles, which are part of your core. Your core consists not only of your abs. It also includes your oblique muscles on the sides of your trunk, as well as the muscles in your pelvis, lower back, and hips. Together, these muscles help stabilize your body. While the crunch is a popular core move, it isn't safe for everyone. It can place a lot of stress on your back and neck, and it only works your abs, not the other muscles in your core. In this article, we'll look at the pros and cons of doing crunches, and how to do the exercise with good form. We'll also explore alternative exercises that may be safer and more effective at working your core muscles. For basic crunch, the standard crunch is done on the floor. To make it more comfortable, you can do it on an exercise or yoga mat. To do a crunch, 1. Lie down on your back. Plant your feet on the floor, hip width apart. Bend your knees and place your arms across your chest. Contract your abs and inhale. 2. Exhale and lift your upper body, keeping your head and neck relaxed. 3. Inhale and return to the starting position. Safety tips: use your core to raise your upper body. If the movement comes from your head or neck, you'll increase the risk for injury. Move in a slow, controlled manner. Rapid movements won't engage the right muscles. You can place your hands behind your head, but this can strain your neck. It's best to try this hand placement after you've mastered the proper form. How to do a bicycle crunch. The bicycle crunch is an intermediate version of the basic crunch. It works both the abs and obliques. To do a bicycle crunch, 1. Lie down on your back. Bend your knees and plant your feet on the floor, hip width apart. Place your arms behind your head, pointing your elbows outward. 2. Brace your abs. Lift your knees to 90 degrees and raise your upper body. This is your starting position. 3. Exhale and rotate your trunk, moving your right elbow and left knee toward each other. Simultaneously straighten your right leg. Pause. 4. Inhale and return to starting position. 5. Exhale. Move your left elbow to your right knee and extend your left leg. Pause. This completes 1 rep. To avoid strain, keep your lower back on the floor and shoulders away from your ears. Rotate from your core instead of your neck or hips. Is there a safer way to do a crunch? The following crunch variation is safer than traditional crunches. It works by supporting the lower back while keeping it in a neutral position. It also puts less strain on your upper back and neck. To do a safer version of the crunch, 1. Lie down on the floor. Bend your knees and plant your feet on the floor. Place your hands underneath your lower back and extend one leg. 2. Contract your abs and inhale. Using your core, raise your head and neck a few inches off the floor, keeping your neck straight. Pause. 3. Return to starting position. Mountain climber. The mountain climber engages your core, hips, and butt. It also trains your arms and thighs, making it a great full body move. Like the bird dog, it puts less stress on your back because it's done on all fours. To do this exercise, 1. Start on all fours, hands shoulder width apart and knees hip width apart. Brace your core. 2. Move your right thigh toward your chest and place your toes on the floor. Straighten your left leg behind you, flex your foot, and place it on the floor. 3. Swiftly switch legs without moving your arms. Repeat. Bird dog. The bird dog is an intermediate move. It targets your abs, as well as the muscles in your butt, hips, and back. Also, the exercise is easy on your spine because it's done on your hands and knees. To do this exercise, 1. Start on all fours. Place your hands shoulder width apart and knees hip width apart. Contract your core and inhale. 2. Exhale. Straighten your right leg behind you, level with your hip. Simultaneously extend your left arm ahead, level with your shoulder. Pause. 3. Repeat with the left leg and right arm. Supine toe tap. The bird dog is an intermediate move. It targets your abs, as well as the muscles in your butt, hips, and back. Also, the exercise is easy on your spine because it's done on your hands and knees. To do this exercise, 1. Start on all fours. Place your hands shoulder width apart and knees hip width apart. Contract your core and inhale. 2. Exhale. Straighten your right leg behind you, level with your hip. Simultaneously extend your left arm ahead, level with your shoulder. Pause. 3. Repeat with the left leg and right arm. Decline crunch. The decline abdominal crunch or sit-up is an effective strength-building workout that adds definition to your abs. As a matter of fact, the decline crunch is a fairly simple exercise that will not just improve your core but also help you get closer to having a six-pack ab. Decline bench crunch benefits. It works your core muscles, squeezing them in a more intense way than other abdominal exercises. The decline crunch relies on the abs to push the body off the bench and so results in maximum contraction. For those who have become proficient in decline sit-ups, adding some extra weights will help in maintaining the difficulty level. Decline sit-ups instructions: secure your legs and lie down on a decline bench set to an angle of 30 to 45 degrees. Keep your hands on either side of the head. Push your back down and start rolling your shoulders off the bench. Continue pushing your back down while contracting your abs. Raise your shoulders up off the decline bench by about 4 inches, keeping your lower back on the bench. When at the top of your movement, contract the abdominals for a few seconds. Come down slowly to the original position. Do the required number of reps. Weighted decline crunch instructions: adjust a decline bench to an inclination of 30 to 45 degrees and lie down on it. Holding a weighted plate either against the chest or with the arms locked out, start curling your body up and squeezing the core muscles. Make sure that you hold the abdominal contraction for some seconds at the top of your movement. Lower your back slowly to return to the initial position. Repeat for the desired number of sets. Decline crunches tips: instead of locking the fingers, place them gently on either side of the head. Keep your movement slow and steady throughout the entire exercise.